Yes, ma'am.
Okay. We have done the stress and the immune system yesterday. What is the relationship between both of these things? Now we are starting with the next subtopic of chapter number 3, that is lifestyle. Now, what does lifestyle means? A very general name we often use. Lifestyle consists of our decisions and our behaviors that determines what our health and quality of life. Lifestyle consists of all the decisions and behaviors which we are showing, and it determining or it is affecting our physical health and quality of life. So this is the definition of lifestyle. Now what else we can write under this? Stressed individuals may be more likely to expose themselves to pathogens which are agents causing physical illness. See, we have discussed this, that stressed individuals have more chances, they are more prone to be affected by these pathogens. What are pathogens? A 1 mark question could be there. These are the agents causing physical illness, right? Now, people who are stressed, generally what habits or what kind of behavior they show? They have poor nutrition habits, sleeping hours are very less, and they are likely to engage in other health risking behaviors. You can give some of the names. The addictions, the substance abuse is there, like smoking, alcohol, right? So such health impairing behaviors develop gradually and are accompanied by pleasant experiences temporarily, right? These all substance abuses, these all poor habits are giving you pleasure for a very short period, but in the long run they are causing a lot of harm on your physical and psychological well-being, right? Now what else we can write under this? We can quote down certain studies, that studies have revealed that health promoting behavior like balanced diet, regular exercise, family support, etc. play an important role in good health. You can give certain examples of good habits that is promoting our quality of life. The modern lifestyle, now we will just write down a little bit about the modern lifestyle. The modern lifestyle of excesses in eating, drinking, and the so-called fast-paced good life. What does it mean? In the present scenario, in the present society in which we are living, what does it, what all habits it have? That we used to have excess in eating. We don't have proper hours, proper intervals between eating. Whenever we feel like, whenever we feel hungry, we are having, and the nutritional value is very low nowadays. Yes, drinking is there, lot of substance abuse is there, people are having alcohol, people are having sometimes drugs also. Yes, because there is lot of stress. And the fast paced life is very fast. There is no time to do exercise, there is no time to do yoga, meditation. Yes, this is the usual complaint all of us used to do lot of time. So this led to what? Violation of basic principles of health, and this is very injurious and harmful to our physical health and our quality of life. So this is all about lifestyle. We'll first write the definition, then we'll quote down the examples, how the harmful habits are affecting it, and then we'll give the proper good habits that enhance quality of life or our lifestyle, and then we'll quote down 2 or 3 studies. This is all about lifestyle. Now, next important topic, coping with stress. Again, right, important. As GAS model was important, again, this topic is also quite important. Coping with stress. Now, coping, what does it mean? The coping strategies, the coping resources we have. Basically, if we talk about what does this term mean? Coping is a dynamic situation specific reaction to stress. Dynamic, as this word, I hope all are understanding now. Dynamic that keeps on changing, that doesn't remain stagnant. So coping is what? Dynamic, situation specific. It keeps on changing according to the situations. And what is coping? These all are situation specific reaction to the stress. Simple definition, all understood. What does it mean? We'll first write about what is coping, right? Then after that, we can give an example to make this more understanding. Suppose we are going on a road and we caught in a traffic jam. It happens sometimes, yes. What is the usual reaction of all of us? As a lot of people are impatient, so it will generate what? The feeling of anger, the feeling of frustration. So when we caught in a traffic jam, we usually feel frustrating, angry. Why? Because we believe that the traffic should move faster. What belief we are carrying in our mind? That whenever we are going somewhere, we should reach there on time. There should no factors, there should no cause which makes us delay in reaching our destination. So this is the usual belief which we are carrying, that the traffic should go faster. And because of this, we always go at the last moment. We do not keep the margin. It is always suggested, it is always advised that please leave your home before time. But what we have a belief that no factors, no problems will be there, we'll reach our destination on time. So we just keep that belief in our mind and we move out from our house. But yes, there are situation specific specific situations could be there, any kind of obstacle could be there. So this feeling is not correct. So the first requirement is to manage stress. We often need to reassess the way we think. See, if we want to change our bad habits, what is the first and foremost step? That we have to reassess the way we think. We have to break down the beliefs or the thoughts which we are carrying earlier. To understand the situation, we have to keep all the viewpoints in our mind. Then only we'll be able to improve our behavior, or we'll able to change our wrong behavior into a right behavior. So this example could be given after giving the definition of coping. Now next come the three coping strategies given by Andler and Parker. Name of the psychologist, note down, underline. Andler and Parker have given three important coping strategies. Now the first one is what? Task-oriented strategy. Task-oriented strategy, what we are doing in this, that it is basically focused upon doing the task. It is basically focused upon doing some behavior. If we are thinking that we have to change our behavior, suppose you are not getting good marks, right, in your examination in a particular subject or in particular subjects. What is the need? You have to do some task, you have to make some efforts to improve. So either you will change your timetable, or you'll give more attention, more time to that subject, or you take some coaching from anyone. So certain behaviors will be introduced by your side, and you will do some behavior to bring the change. So this is what task oriented, when task is oriented in a strategy. The second one is emotion oriented strategy. As name is suggesting, that in strategy we are focusing upon our emotions, upon our feelings. For example, sometimes we say that it is not really happening to me, yes, or worry about what I'm going to do. So these are what the emotions which are arising, that how I will going to handle. This could not be happen to me. This is really impossible. A certain kind of assurance we used to give to us. And sometimes we also say that I will able to do it. I have that much of capacity, I'm that much efficient. So we are thinking from emotional side. So this is what emotional oriented strategy. Now, the third one is avoidance-oriented strategy. Avoidance, you all understand, when we are ignoring or when we are escaping or when we are denying, yes, the seriousness of the situation. It happens with us many times that whenever we find the situation is not manageable, or in reality, what is the main reason? You don't want to put that much of efforts which is needed, right? You just want to have a very smooth life without any pain, without any efforts. So what you will start doing? You will start denying the things. How? Either you will say ki, no, you will switch on over to other behavior, and you are what consciously suppressing the pain evoking thoughts. In avoidance strategy, you are consciously suppressing. You know that yes, I am suppressing it or I am denying it. Later on also you know that you have to face the consequences that will be harmful, but still for the time being, for the temporary period, what you are doing, you are just denying. Either you start talking to your friend, either you start watching TV, or you will pay your attention to something else which is giving you pleasure and which is taking you away from that painful situation. So please be careful. Remember this thing, that consciously you are doing all these activities just to procrastinate it. उसको postpone कर रहे हैं कि देखा जाएगा, right? And you also know that harmful consequences you have to face. So this is all about the 3 stages of coping given by whom? Andler and Parker. Now, under the same heading, coping, another strategies and another responses have been given by Lazarus and Folkman. We have used this word, the name of the psychologist earlier also, where Lazarus and his colleagues, what they have given, the the cognitive perspective of dealing with the stressful situation. And they have given 2 kind of appraisal, the primary and secondary. We have done this, and it has also been given by the Lazarus. Now, Lazarus and Folkman, again 2 psychologists are there. They have given another responses. They said there are 2 kind of responses. First one is what? Problem focused, and second one is emotion focused. Now, problem focused strategies, what it is doing, that it attacking the problem itself with behaviors, or you can alter the event, you can change the situation in any manner, or you can alter your beliefs, your thought process and commitments, right? So what it is increasing, basically it is increasing the person's awareness. You are becoming more aware about yourself, about your capacities, about your capabilities, level of knowledge, what kind of level you have if you talk about knowledge, and range of behavioral and cognitive coping options. So you are all aware of all these things under what? Problem focused responses. Second one is emotion focused, as it is also similar to the emotion oriented strategy given by whom? Andler and Parker. So it is quite similar. In emotion, we are just thinking about the things. We are taking it from emotional side. We are just having the feelings that yes, it will be okay, or I'll be able to do it. Or in the other way, you can see it does not happen to me, right? I did some things to let it out of my system. You start thinking this also, कि I did some things to let it out of my system, so I can be out of this stressful situation as well. So the second categorization or classification has been given by whom? The Lazarus and Folkman. And 2 kind of responses are there: problem focused and emotion focused responses, right? So this is all about coping. Let us start with the new subtopic, stress management techniques. Till here, we have studied about what is stress, what are the types of stress, what are the effects, what are the sources, the relationship between stress and immune system, the lifestyle, the different theories, approaches given by different psychologists, right? And about the coping strategies. Now, a very interesting section is there. How can we manage the stress? There are very effective techniques available in the subject that provides solutions to manage the stress. Just remember that stress is a silent killer. Yes, it kills us very silently, very slowly. We do not aware sometimes. So it is estimated to play a significant role in physical illness and disease. Stress is playing a very important role. As we have studied yesterday, certain researches that 50 to 60% diseases are of due to stress. Around 60% medical visits are because of the stress causing diseases, right? So now, what is the first technique of stress management? Relaxation techniques. It is a very simple technique. Simply what you have to write in this, that it is an active skill that reduces symptoms of stress and decreases the incidence of illnesses. What you write about the incidence of illnesses such as high blood pressure, heart disease. These are the basic diseases which erupt because of the stress. Deep breathing is used along with muscle relaxation to calm the mind and relax the body. So this is the main technique of relaxation. What an individual is suggested to take deep breaths. What you do in meditation also daily in your school, the exercises in which you are doing anulom vilom or you are taking deep breaths. So this will what help us to calm our mind and relax the muscles and relax the body. So this is a basic relaxation technique. Yes. Meditation procedures, you're going to write about the yogic method of meditation. Very simple. It is increasing what? The concentration, and it reaches a different state of consciousness. When you are doing meditation, what it is increasing? It is increasing your concentration and it is enhancing your memory system as well. That's why students are mainly advised to practice such practices in the morning session. These are really helpful in managing all kinds of diseases. Now the third one is biofeedback. Now this is a different term, the new term for you. In biofeedback is what, as name is suggesting, bio, it is related to biology. Yes, the bodily processes, the makeup of your body, and feedback. What does happen in this technique? It is a procedure to monitor. First of all, what we do, we monitor, we see, and reduce the physiological aspects of stress by providing feedback about current physiological activity, and is often accompanied by relaxation training. Two things are happening here. First, we suggest or we are giving the feedback to the individual that what is his current physiological activities, what is the stage of his heartbeat, what is the stage of his breathing, the other skin responses. There is a proper instrument available for biofeedback. So after attaching the wires to the skin of the individual, a psychologist or a researcher is able to give the feedback. How heart rate is going, how pulse rate is going, what are the skin changes, galvanic skin responses it is called. So this is all about the feedback along with the relaxation training. Now it involves the three stages. What are those three stages? Developing an awareness of the particular physiological response. Physiological response, suppose we are taking heart rate, right? Second is what? Learning ways of controlling that physiological response in quiet conditions. We tell the individual to control it, how to calm down, to put a full stop on the thought process, to start feeling relaxed. And it is mainly done in quiet conditions, in a quiet room where no kind of disturbance is there. And the third stage is what? Transferring that control into the conditions of everyday life. What does it mean? This line is very important. See, when you are practicing in a quiet room and you are also advised or suggested by the psychologist at the same time, it is easy for you to practice those things, to follow the instructions of the psychologist. But when you are facing the real life problems, the challenges of your life, how you're going to practice this biofeedback technique there? Just understand, let me simplify this for you. As you are facing any important exam of your life, let it be any competitive exam, and you are sitting there and in just 5 to 10 minutes your exam is about to start. What you're going to do, you will apply the same practices on yourself without the help of a psychologist this time. You're sitting on your chair, right? Close your eyes, relax down. Obviously, all the bodily processes are on the fastest pace. Yes, heart rate, pulse rate, your blood pressure, everything is high that time. You are a little bit anxious also. You are stressed also. Yes, this is very obvious before the exam. It happens mainly with all the students except one or two, right? So these all things are there. So how you will able to control it? You are giving self instruction to yourself. You know that your heart is beating at a very faster rate. Yes, so you'll start giving the instructions. You'll start practicing the deep breaths, and you will yourself calm your mind and you will relax your body. So this will help you in giving a very better performance in your exam. So this is all about biofeedback. First, you will write what is it and the three main stages of biofeedback. Now, next come creative visualization. Two terms are there. Creative, when something new, unique, or innovative thing is there, creative thing is there, and visualization, to see those things, to perceive those things. It is also an effective technique for dealing with stress. What we do in this? Creative visualization is a subjective experience. Remember the word subjective, that uses imagery and imagination. In this technique, what an individual is doing, he is imagining certain situations, certain scenes, and it is a subjective experience. Everybody will narrate, everybody will share their experience differently in different language, right? Before visualizing, one must set oneself a realistic goal, as it helps build confidence. Now, if you are imagining certain situation, the foremost requirement is that be realistic, yes, and you should know your capabilities. So set a realistic goal, because it will help in building your confidence. Suppose you will set a very high goal, which you also know that it will not be able to achieve in the particular time, in a certain period of time, then it will what? Lowers down your confidence. So first of all, visualize a realistic goal. It is easier to visualize if one's mind is quiet, body relaxed, and eyes are closed. So these are the conditions before visualizing. Close your eyes, relax your body, and your mind should be calm. Please put a full stop again on the thought processes, as it is very tough, very difficult, but at least try to think less. This reduces the risk of interference from unbidden thoughts and provides the creative energy needed for turning an imagined scene into reality. Now, why we are saying to close your eyes or to think less? Because it is causing less interference. Certain thoughts are there, always negative thoughts are there, which is hindering you to visualize the positive things. So if you are practicing certain meditation technique or certain physical exercises, it will easy for you people as students to focus on the things. That is why always you are suggested to practice any one at least meditation procedure, so that you can focus your attention, your concentration level also increases. So before getting all these things, try to attain the situation in which minimum interference is there, you are thinking less, and what it will provide the creative energy to turn that imagined thing, whatever you are imagining, anything it could be, write any example of your of yourself, like whatever you are having a target or you are having a goal, yes, so you can imagine that, and this creative visualization will help to convert that imagined scene into reality. I hope we'll not be able to complete this section. Ma'am, I'm done with the lecture.